Hello everybody, and welcome to Lone Oak Farm in FS19. Yes, it is out. It is out. It was a map in FS17. It came out towards relatively the release of FS19. And it looks like there's a pretty nice house here. But this is my tour video. So we're actually going to have a look inside the house first. What the heck? Okay. Now there's a bit of a story behind this map. And this looks like a kitchen and dining room. Can't go in there, I don't think. Can I go in here? Sure you can. Or am I just clicking in the wrong place? Living room. Ah, nice burning log fire. Well, not really log, a fire. Quite nice door there. But we probably haven't explored the whole of the house. Let's go back through here. There's a workshop in here. Garage. It's quite a big garage, actually. What anyway? Nice sitting area here. This map is originally by BulletBill, but for some reason, he's not doing any more modding for FS19. So Oxygendavid, another map modder, creator of Oakfield Farm, one of the biggest hit maps, actually made it for FS19. Now we start out with this bad boy, which is a really good tractor. Let's have a look in here. We've got a combine harvester, the John Deere, what is it, S790, and a seed drill. Quite a big seed drill, the Horsch seed drill. Slow that down. Just heighten that. Workshop. Yeah, this is where you'd work on your farm equipment. Just leave that go down. What's in here? Guess I can't go in here. No, you can't go in there. There's the header. This is a big grass field here. Ooh, big trailer, Joskin trailer, cultivator. That is an Amazon cultivator, a Bergman loading wagon, hay and straw sell point, I would say that is. Big plough, I can't remember what that was, I think it's a Lemkin plough. Silage pit, that sprayer, mower, quite a small mower actually. Nothing. Oh, looks like we've got another tractor here. John Deere 6M. New Holland round baler. And a weeder. I'm not sure what it is. I can't remember how to pronounce that. This is the cow pen over here. I'm going to keep the mini map up actually. So we've got the cow pen over here, and then the chicken pen we've walked through over there. And then we've also got the pigs, the sheep, and the horses, which looks like it's opposite the spinnery. So nothing too much has changed from FS17, but well, we'll actually go and have a look. So we currently own field 41. We actually don't own field 33, which was the one field we actually owned in 17, which you started out. Because I remember you started out with field 33, 41 and 42, but in FS19 it's 41, 42, 34, 29 and 32. So more fields you start out with, which is, well, very good. That's the least I could say. But we'll actually go into the big map now. So been adjusting my settings. We are here. We're going to take the pickup. We're going to go all the way down here, and then we're going to go along here down to Hollister store, and then Lone Oak Company, and then up here to where the horses are and the spinnery and manure sell point is. Go around here, probably go up, down here to the Bales sell point, and then this area looks quite interesting, and this area by here. So we'll actually go and have a pop in here. Then we'll go and pop over to the sheep farm, we'll pop over here, and then head up here, explore all this. That looks interesting. Might go and have a look up here, and then go have a look at this forest, go and look at this sawmill, go down here, pig farm, lake, and then probably finish at the lake, that lake, maybe, or we might go through, go up and have a look at field 29 and finish by there. But anyway, let's hop in. Love the sound of this pickup. So I will try and keep third person. I am going to zoom out a little bit more, or quite a little bit. Try and look around as much as possible, but I might have to concentrate because I'm a very bad driver, if you know me. But wow, this is a very open American map. I believe it's set in Oregon. We'll actually go down here, pop down here and go around field 40. But it's a very big map, with very big fields. I did really enjoy this map in FS17. I'm actually going to keep the minimap up. I've got to remember to do that. I'm going to go alongside here, some trees here. So this would be sort of like a plot of land to do placeable stuff. Go along down the side of field 48. We'll go down to the bottom of field 51, and then we'll go down the side of field 52 probably. We'll at least have a look down there. But this is a big map, I can tell you right now. Just go around the corner. And then field 52 looks like a bit of common land, which looks quite interesting. So that actually looks quite good. That is quite nice. Well, very nice, because it's sort of like the edge of the map. Well, I'm probably not supposed to go all the way down here, but I do quite like this. How it fades out into the distance. Really do like it. That's one thing this map has got, which other maps don't. But we're actually going to go all the way along the bottom here. I'm going to go and explore everything. The only reason some people might not do a let's play or not a let's play first look video on here, the reason for this is because it was in FS17 and most people go and watch it from FS17 because nothing, or not much, has actually really changed from FS17 looking at the map, apart from the horse area, which I'm quite intrigued about. Not sure about the sawmill. Is that placed in a different place? But anyway, let's go RT to look at that. Anyway, we are here. So you can see the cars coming over the hill. That just goes down the edge of field 55. And we're actually going to go down here. Going to turn in this one. Hollister. How do you say that? Hollister. I don't know. I don't care. So this is probably where you till the beets or root vegetables. No, not root vegetables. Root crops. Because it's not actually root vegetables in the game. Does sugar beet count as root vegetable? But this is, I believe this was actually called Lone Wolf Company, not Lone Oak Company. I kind of prefer the name Lone Wolf, This looks like more of a placeable area. So I'll just spin around in the placeable area. Random bit of fence there. But I actually would love to do a let's play on here. It's tempting, but well, it's tempting to do a particularly let's play. I'm not gonna tell you which one because it might end up being on here. If one map isn't out, or if a certain map, one of either maps of a certain map is out. But we've got a food area here. Food. No time for food, sorry. But that looks like tacos, or tacos. Yeah, that's what you call them in the UK. That looks interesting. I want to go down here. We'll go down here, back up here. Once we've had a look down here. Wow. Whoa, we crashed. Love the sound of those gates. I really do like this. Those gate sounds. It's what Bullet Bill would be put in. This particular gate sound. There's a shed down there. There's a house. Somebody's house down there. Well, probably not somebody's house. I remember the bird sounds as well. Oh, this is coming back to me now. There's actually some buildings over there. Is that part of the map? I think it might be not be because there's buildings, but that looks like a town up there. So let's not get distracted. Now there is one map I was gutted to hear it's not coming to FS19, and that was the West Coast. It was the most darn amazing map of FS17. I really enjoyed playing on it. It was just so enjoyable to play on. But sadly it isn't. Which is, well, super tragic. I'm gonna miss it. It was an FS15. It was an FS17. I think it was an FS15. Can't remember exactly. This is where the horses would be. Really do like that forest sound. It really makes the map more atmospheric. To have lots of different kinds of birds tweeting in the forest. I'm not tweeting on Twitter though. Shut up with your terrible jokes, guitar guy. Alright, I will shut up with my terrible jokes. Well, let's actually resume back. Oh, new area. Well, area which I haven't looked down before. But this looks like your area where you do logging. Like where you put all your vehicles when you're not doing it. And then you probably have your logs out here, and then the lorries would just back in here. Well, that's interesting. There's a house there, or a shack there. Actually, what is in here? There is somebody's house. There is an old shed. And there's a gateway here. As well as nice area, pretty open area, and of course the well-known Bales sell point, or Bales sell point, one of the Bales sell points. But well, not a lot of changes from FS17, apart from the horses area. Some horses area. Just go down here. So up here, I feel that this map has become a bit more open, I would say, or a bit more brighter, or something. Is that something? I don't know. But I can tell you right now, it's definitely improved from FS17. Really like it. I really enjoyed playing it on FS17. I might actually try, or get it back. It will make a return. I can play on the West Coast again. but sadly, it currently is down right now because it broke before. Just about, I think it was about 5 days before FS19 came out. I'd already pre-ordered it, and well, it broke. But I do remember going down this track. And if you're wondering about all this movement and not this, I'm using my Satex side panel to move the camera around. So this is a sheep enclosure. I can remember it's quite hard to get things in here, but I remember it was really good. Well, yeah, it was pretty hard to get everything in. But there is actually a bit more news, and apparently rumours going around that Oxygendavid has already started working on another map. I'm not going to tell you which one it is. It was in FS17, but came out shortly before FS19. The map actually came out shortly before the game FS19 came out. So, yeah, sounds intriguing. You might know the map. Please do not give any spoilers in the comment section. If you do know, I did hear what map it was. I do know which map it is, and it's probably going to be the next map. It was probably my second favourite Oxygendavid map. This was probably my second favourite. No, wait, I'm not sure what my second favourite. They're all really good bullet bill maps, but well, it's by Oxygendavid, this map actually. But there's a grass field, field 46. It's a house down here. Probably won't want me down here, but I think more houses have been added in, more just random houses, and well, quite a lot of things have been added in. So you need more everything. But so far I can't really see too much changes to the map itself. Like Oakfield, there was quite a few changes from it. I believe it was he actually added a whole new area to it. I'm actually just going to spin around here. Actually added a whole new area, did you say? Yeah. They added, I think that castle's new. There's a castle in it now. I think that's new as well. What else was added? But the map structure itself hasn't changed too much on Oakfield. But we must get back to this map. So it's a caged IH dealer. It's international. Mannings of Lone Oak. Do quite like that name. Very good name for a shop. But this is where you buy all your equipment. Equipment would spawn, I think, around the front and maybe around the back. Not sure if that's been added, but I do remember it spawning around the front. We also have the well, I can't remember what the start point is called. Agri XJS, can't speak today, which is the BGA, but this is Agri XJS. I'm getting confused now. I believe this one is Agri XJS. But yeah, that's what it is. We are gonna quickly pop out of here. We're gonna go this way. You blithering idiot! That was actually my fault, really, because I wasn't looking where I was going. But pretty much, don't want to know don't really imagine what would happen in real life if that happened to you. But Winterhawk's auctions. So it's the animal dealer there. There's actually a little area I wanted to look up here. So just casually driving through somebody's crop. around. Can do a bit of that sort of viewing. And there's big rocks here. This is the rock area, I guess. The rock area. You can play loud rock music there. Lol. And we'll actually be heading... We'll head along this big road, along this road here, and then we'll actually turn off, because there's a little junction there, which I believe goes into... There's another access to the forest. I would like to do some forestry on this map. It's either going to be a Let's Play map or a streaming series map. Don't really know what it will be, but once we've finished on Pineapple Bay, it might go on to being a replacement map for Pineapple Bay, and I have crashed. So let's actually pop down here, quickly have a look what's down here. So it looks to be, yeah, it does look like another access to a forest, or actually another access to somebody's house. But yeah, come on, turn around, and then we'll just spin around the car or the pickup truck. So we'll head along this road, and then there's a right turning which goes into another forest. Well, there's actually two right turnings, and then we'll keep going along there. Yeah. And then I think we'll go to the sawmill, and then back up along the road which I think is between field 47 and field 10. Go and have a look at the pig farm, and then we'll make our way across to field 29, which is where we'll end. So yeah, I've actually managed to fit a map tour into a video which is under 30 minutes, because I actually knew where I was going, because it's a map which has been in an original game which I've been on before. Yay! But this looks like, yeah, more forestry access. Oh, I'm not even going to look down there. Quite nice, but I don't think, well, it is very good that they've done sort of like the trees ahead that you can sort of see, but they're not expecting people like me to go up there, or anybody to go all the way up there. They're probably going to expect people to just stick around this area. But we're actually going to go make a cut over there. Some youngster trees. Tree school. And other of my terrible jokes. Tree school, preschool. Might be a bit offensive, but hey ho. This is another area. This would probably be where you park your forestry vehicles. And then once you chop down the trees, load them up, and then head down here again. Over to the sawmill. Which we're actually going to head over now. Now, let's get out of here. Let's follow a slow car now. For eternity. Get out of the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Come on. Speed and power. I do like this one for the pickup. This pickup. Let's go up here. So sawmill. Turn in. Turn here. So we've got the sawmill. Ian and Sons Lumber Company. Established since 1898. So this is where you sell your wood chips. And the wood sell point is around the front. So it's quite a small sawmill. But then again, they might not be expecting you to do a load of logging. But it's got some huge forests around here. But anyway, we're actually going to head up this road, because I do quite like this road here. So we're actually going to head up here. And here we are. So that's another chicken pen. That's actually an FS15 chicken pen, I think. But I think they've got 2 chicken pens, or that's just a map implement. I actually did want to have a closer look at some of the signs, like road signs. So we're actually going to back down here again. So, beep, 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 beep. So, we have got Farm, Oxyview, no, Oxygen View, and then over there, we have got Enthusiast, Aston, and Landyville. So those are the places where you can, well, on the road signs, because, in FS17, BulletBill actually added in that it would be named after people, so Oxygen View is named after Oxygendavid. So we're actually going to have a quick look over at the pig farm, if I can find the entrance, and then we'll go over through the forest a bit, over to field 29, because I've never been to field 29 before. We've never even seen it before. But, well, this looks amazing so far. But hopefully we will get, well, this map gets a load of downloads. So, and a lot of play time hours on it. So we're actually going to head through the forest. I think there was an access way. Before I crashed. Not that one. I think there was another one. But if we don't find it, we'll just have to weave through the trees. That would be a bit funny. But somewhere along here, there's an access. Well, let's just call this an access radius. Pretty much eternal trees now. Now we get to see the undercover of the Lone Oak Farm. Now, where am I meant to go? I am going in the right direction. Good. So let's just try and get around here. Oh no, 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 no! Field 29 is on the other side of this, where this thicket of trees. Come on. Come on! Right, abandon the pickup. Sorry, pickup, we're abandoning you in the forest. We've got a little river down here. Quite a nice little area, actually. Could, like, if you were doing stuff from scratch, you could actually have this field as sort of like a yard field. But this is quite a big field. Well, all the fields are really big. There is one area I forgot to look at. It's a little area around field 34, 35 on the lake here. So we'll actually go and visit the cow pasture. Big American cow pasture. And we'll actually head through the actual proper access way, or one of the proper access ways. So we'll open this gate, make it look realistic, and then push them apart, and gravity do the rest. So you got a little summer house area up here, or actually a log cabin. Then you go through that field to access that field. So we'll actually go. So open the gate. Be realistic. All my attempts of being realistic. And then we've got this little summer house with a fantastic view. Very relaxing. Oh yeah, I think we can go inside actually. Oh, for a second I thought it was on fire then. The actual place. So I can have some tea and some ready meals and some toast. Here, looks like an area where you probably have your sleeping bag. Just relax. Wow! I just glitched through a wall. But then, yeah, I think this would be more sleeping accommodation than this one would be storage. But anyway, I think that's a great place to end the video. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Be sure to go and download this map. I will leave it in the description, the link. And yeah. So that's it from me. So please like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.